this one. Woof woof bark bark. Okay, it looks like you can hear me. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Chloe. There was no stream. There was no music at the beginning of the stream. I'm struggling. I went to my normal. I went to the spot that I said I was gonna go to last time, and it didn't work. It suddenly wasn't working anymore. Okay. Also, I can't figure out how to do the window thing that I had figured out for the chat. Wow. Okay. I heard a hell of an echo. That was awful. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll have to change it back later, but for now. Woof woof bark bark. I'm already hearing enough bullshit. So, okay. I gotta click on this one and then this. There you go. Okay. We're on the train again. Okay. Gosh, I'm already struggling because okay. So I'm having a hard time figuring this out. It's difficult. Ow. Just hit my door. I have my door open so that I get some fresh air today. Crazy. But I went through so much effort earlier to get this all perfect and set up. And I'm like, yes, it's perfect. I checked before I went to bed. I checked. I'm so upset. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna figure it out. I can't see chat right now. Please don't do anything bad. So I want to have chat here or like there or literally anywhere. And I found out there's a way you could just get Oculus to do it. But like, damn you, Mark Zuckerberg. Why? Okay. This is fine. Totally fine. If I could figure it out. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Wait, I think I found it. Damn it. Oh, I was so close for a second there. I got it! I have this. Yes! Oh, you have no idea how excited I am. Okay, hold on. Okay. I do kind of want it over here. Oh, I am so incredibly happy right now. This is the best day of my life. I finally got shit to work and it's not crashing. It's not crashing, guys. Aren't you excited? Though I will say, if anybody uses profanity, I'm not going to be able to see it. So that sucks a little. But like, whatever, man. Fuck yeah. I'm so excited now. Toilet-bound Hanako-kun. Shibaku-shun and Hanako-kun. Yes, man! This is the best day of my life. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I just realized my headset is really wonky. Yes, I will see it. So shut up. But this is so nice. Oh, I was so worried. I wasn't gonna able to get it to work, but I got it. I am so smart. And hold on. back on, put it back on, put it back on before it realizes that I was gone ever. Okay. Thank you, Snorlax. You are a valuable comrade. Return to your sleep zone. Whoa. Jesus. I'm so excited right now. Wait. Oh, my chat is here now. It's kind of... whatever. Smartest. Autocorrect change smartest to shortest. I'm not the shortest. I'm a huge, massive, gigantic fish. You couldn't even possibly perceive how gigantic I am. I'm also realizing I'm flailing a lot, and I'm gonna put the straps for the controllers on. There we go. I'm the best. Okay. So, I've presented this manga before. Nothing too new. However, I'm just excited to be presenting it again because it's my favorite manga. It's the best. It's fantastic. Oh, I cry so much. Oh man, I'm feeling so happy right now. This is the best day of my life, man. I'm also realizing, hold on, is that a little bit? There we go. Yeah, that's probably easier to look at. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. This was the first presentation I hold on, pause. This was the first presentation I made. I'm actually really excited about it. This is really nice. This was me experimenting with the original concept of what this stream was gonna be like. And this one turned out really, really well. It's super duper easy. Okay, so we're starting with all of the characters, but in the order in which I love them most. I'm also realizing, I feel like, oh, my boundary's not off. I was worried for a sec. Okay. So, at the very top of the list, we have I love you with all my heart. For good reason. These characters deserve it. It is the purpose of these characters. How could you not love them? So sorry, my chat scared me. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, sorry. Real quick tangent. I spawned in wearing a different avatar, and I had like this shark, this blog that follows me, and it came directly at my face, and it scared the shit out of me while Fish Mom was in the room. So that was fun. Anyway, so, dude, I'm so excited right now. Okay. Okay, so we start with the main character, Yashiro Nene. She is, I think they're in high school, and she, like, it starts, you know what, we won't get into the plot yet. We're just talking, well, you know what, we will get into a little bit of the plot, because may as well. Chat's covering my face? I'll try to keep away from that side. I'll try to stick to the center. Oh, I'm so excited though. So excited! Okay. Did I drink coffee? No! I didn't drink coffee! I fell asleep at like 7 a.m. and then woke up at like... I can't remember when I sent you a message. That's when I woke up. Oh, okay, so Nene, she's the main character. She, like, had a crush on a couple of guys, and she got turned down by one, and he was like, I don't like chicks with thick daikon legs, which was such a dick move. Who the fuck says that? What a fucking pretentious bitch. But whatever. And she's really distressed about it. Fairly so. And so she hears about this rumor about Hanako, the bathroom ghost, who, if you summon her, then you will get to, like, have a wish. But it comes at a cost that you only find out after the wish. Which is, she's like, oh, I'm gonna make the most popular guy in school fall in love with me, so that, that guy will see that he was wrong about me. But she doesn't realize that till later. So, ignore that I said that. That's what I am not. I am a monster. Rawr. I'm so full of energy. Whoa. There's a word on the carpet. I can't read it. Though I don't think I can read, so it's fine. I wish for all your powers with no consequences. Yeah, but that would really suck because then you would be Hanako. And Hanako's powers... Hanako's got quite like a deal. Anyway, so Hanako then. Hanako turns out to be a boy! Hanako's a boy, and this is Hanako! No, I'm not doing it again! So, Hanako's a boy, and he shows up, and then is like, what? A boy? Why are you hanging out in the girls' bathroom? And he basically makes the statement of like, I guess you don't want your wish granted. And she's like, no, it's super cool and I think it's super cool that you're a boy. He's like, oh, you think I'm cool? So what's your wish? And I love it so much. Sorry, I'm getting tangled up in my cord because I'm getting so excited. I gotta... Ow! Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to look at the screen anymore anyways. Next, we have Ko, the youngest son of the Exorcist clan Minamoto. God, he's so cute. He's adorable. He has a crush on Nene because she's cute and adorable and really sweet and super caring. But she's got like a whole bunch of jumbled up feelings, and Loki had a crush on his brother. Where is he? This bitch. I'm not trying. It's just, it happens. I'm not aware of my surroundings. Hello, Z family. I'm very excited right now. I'm sorry. I'm having such a fun time talking about a manga I'm really passionate about. Oh, next, Tiara. She's my absolute favorite. Tiara Minamoto is the youngest daughter of the entire, she's the only daughter of this part of the family, and she's super sweet and cute and adorable, and she's actually like the most powerful exorcist in the family, but nobody knows it yet. I'm sorry, I'm really, really, really excited. She's such a good character, and she's very adorable. Sorry, my screen blacked out for a second. I thought I died for a split second. Whoops. I gotta remember to breathe. Sorry about that. Oh, man. So, we have the top tier, of course, of I love you with my whole heart. All of these characters, precious, pure, perfect, mwah, fantastic. I just heard Pochita. Hold on. Hold on. Quick. Whoops. Whoa. Okay. Chat jump scare. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I just realized I didn't announce my stream on the Discord. Whoops. Hello. That's because I'm a top. Anyway, I'm all turned around now. All my stuff's in all the wrong places. Okay. Yeah. So, my headset's all cabbywonkus. Anyway, so, oh, hi! Hello, Mikasa. The Mikasa Ackerman. Okay. Next, okay, this is I love you, but we need to talk because I love them dearly. However, there's a couple of issues, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. That's the sort of like, we need to talk. It is, you know? Okay, so we start with, you know what? We're actually gonna start from that side. So. Starters is Mr. Tsuchikomori, big Spider-Man, and he's hot. Oh, he's so good. He's great. He's fantastic. He's one of the teachers, and even though he's one of the wonders, and he's strong. He's a spider. He's like he's got spider legs, and he's the librarian. and he's a science teacher as well, which is like dope. Oh, and he's so sad about Hanako's past. It's so good. I know I'm being super duper vague right now, but that's kind of because I have so much of the story to go through later, and I'm so excited about it. I'm sorry if I'm scaring people away with my enthusiasm. Oh man. Okay. Next, we have Sakura. She is so sweet. She's like soft-spoken and wonderful, and like she works for a certain other character, and it's like, whoa. What's that? She works for another character, and you're like, oh, interesting. And then it's like, what? I had no idea. And then I have no idea how to even explain this without just getting into the story. So Sakura, you're gonna love her, I swear. Next, we have Mitsuba. Oh, my boy, I love him so much. It made me cry so hard when I read the manga. Anyway, the moke. We love the moke because in the very first or second, no, it's in like the second chapter, the moke turn into a big monster because a rumor spread about them. And the thing about the ghosts and stuff is like they're dependent on human rumors to stay existing, and so when their rumor changes, then like they can't do anything about it, which is so sad. Oh, I gotta breathe. I forgot I was supposed to breathe, right? Fish on land. Oh. Okay, listen. This. Okay, next we have Yako. Oh my gosh, she fell in love, and then the bad thing happened, and now it was a lot of emotion. I'm not dying, I swear I'm not dying. Oh man, I'm breathing, I swear. Oh, Shijima. Okay, Shijima, she's an artist. I could relate, I too am an artist. But I'm not gonna show it right now because that would cover up part of the screen. But what's the point in that? Maybe I can draw after stream. I could do a drawing after stream to the sisters. Oh man, that could be so much fun. I'm getting so excited. Okay, she is like bedridden and she's having a hard time, and her artwork comes to life, and it's so nice. Oh, okay, I know I'm being vague. I'm really, really sorry, but I have to be vague so I can get you into the story later. It's so difficult. Usually a lot of my streams, like, I have the characters and I can introduce them and tell you a little about them, and it won't really disrupt the story. But for this one specifically, I can't. I swear, when it comes to something like Cherry Magic, or, sorry for my familiar, it's not gonna be like this, I swear. Anyway, okay. Oh, Tsukasa is the first on the list of, I don't want to admit that I love you because you upset me. So these characters, they have all done something that have like hurt me personally in my heart. And I'm like, okay. You're a great character, but don't do it again. Okay, so we start with Tsukasa. Who knows who Tsukasa is? Whoa. But Tsukasa sure does look similar to somebody else. I wonder what that could mean. Anyway, Aoi, Nene's best friend. She's super sweet and like friendly with Nene, and at one point she does something super mean to Nene, and I'm like, hey, that's really fucked up. Why would you do that? I cannot believe you. You're a great character though, so don't do it again. Then we run into what's his name? Natsuhiko. Sorry, it's been a while. I haven't actually read it. Mufasa. But Natsuhiko. We run into the issue with Natsuhiko of like, he's a total playboy, but he's got feelings for one girl in particular, but that girl has no interest in him, and I'm like, Just leave her alone, my man. But at one point, it kind of seems like she appreciates it. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to even say at that point. Because it's like, I get it. You're into her and maybe she enjoys it. But at the same time, like, whatever, man. I don't know. It's just frustrating a little bit. Oh, okay. Then we get Minamoto Teru, which is the older of the Minamotos, the eldest of the Minamoto siblings. He's really sweet. He's an exorcist. He's stronger than Ko, but like I discussed, not stronger than Princess. But, well, no, Tiara. But everybody calls her Princess because Tiara. There's a whole reason for it. She's precious. Look at her. Oh, I love that frame so much, and I don't know if you could see it very well. Oh, where am I? Yeah, no, you can't see it, like, at all, but it's totally fine. I have better pictures of her in the future. It's totally fine. It was so adorable. Okay. So, yeah, he's the eldest. He's an exorcist. He's total dick. He doesn't believe there's such a thing as a good spirit. All right, man. Oh, Mirai. She's so sweet and wholesome, and I'm certain she didn't know what she was doing. But man, oh man, did that hurt me when she did it. But don't worry, I'll get into it. I'm not gonna leave anything out, unlike the anime. The anime which skipped like multiple important arcs. It's fine. I'm fine. But we do get hints of the arcs in the story, and if you know the story, then when you watch the anime, it's like, whoa, that's that guy. Wow! Sorry. That was so stupid. Anyway, and then we have Shinigami-sama, which I won't get into much during this stream, but I mean, I know his name. And the name's down there in white text, so you can't see it very well. But I'm not gonna tell you. Anyway, when she did it, the thing. Exactly. See, you know what I mean. Exactly. And you're not gonna defy me on this one. Okay. We have finally gotten through the first slide. You now know all of my top favorite characters. Next, we have to go to my less favorite characters. Hold on. Hello? I swear I'm great with technology, guys. So, now we move on to more characters. I defy you no matter what you know that. Listen. Heart to heart. I know that, but shut the fuck up. Okay. So, in the top tier of this second slide, we have, you made me laugh once, so you're cool. And we'll start actually with Aoi Akane. You know how I mentioned Akane Aoi earlier? This is Aoi Akane. So, yeah, he's got like the most massive crush on Aoi. Like, so massive. And like, the one thing that Aoi mentioned was, well, I mean, if we got married, then my last name would become Aoi. And then it says, oh, then you'd be Aoi. Yeah. Aoi. It does sound like that. God, it's because of my pronunciation. I'm garbage at it, but it's fine. I'm just gonna keep doing it and you're gonna ignore it, right? Anyway, we have Yoko. Wait, hold on. Fuck. One of those O's doesn't have the loop-de-doo on it. Two of them. Whatever. We have Yoko and Sato. They are Ko's two best friends. They show up for like a couple seconds, but I've got nothing against them. They're cute. Adorable characters. I love the style on them and their designs. They're super fantastic. You'll notice every time. Shut your mouth. Then we have the mermaid servants. Oh my gosh, I love the mermaid servants so much. Okay, so the mermaid servants are from the mermaid. Oh gosh, how do I explain this? When you eat a mermaid scale, you turn into a fish. This is my lore as well. You get to learn about my lore. If you eat one of my scales, you turn into a fish and become my servant. That's how this works. So you give me subscribe, I give you eternal happiness in my fish kingdom. Sounds like a fair offer. Anyway, they're really great. I love the way that they talk. They're super duper cute and like, just look at them. Come on, how could you not? Oh, okay, next we have Yamabuki Lemon. He's great. He's really awesome, actually. He's like really chill. He made me giggle one time when he was practicing like a proposal with Akane, and it was a great moment. They fell in love, so it was great. I put the hardest air quotes on that, but I don't think you could tell. It's fine. Anyway, so then we go down to the slide of the section of I do not like you. Simply put, don't like you. That mermaid, not a fan. Listen, man. Listen, I'm not gonna forcibly make you show up and be a fish, but you are gonna turn into a fish. So, I mean, sucks, but like, it's pretty awesome. Who wouldn't want to be fish? I mean, look at me. Oh, and then next, we have Kodama. He's a tree, and when people confess their love underneath it, they fall in love. It's simple shit. He's kind of an asshole about it, but like, whatever. Oh, but the episode, the chapters with that guy in it. Oh, Nene! It hurts my heart a whole lot. Oh, and then the very bottom one is, who are you again? Irrelevant. An example, the best fish. I am the best fish. You heard it here first, folks. Anyway, so we'll start with Kako, who is the number 1 school mystery. I really genuinely have nothing against him, but it's not like I have anything positive about him either. It's just like, he's there, he's chilling. But if we're talking about number 3, yeah, he's killed and replaced almost immediately after you meet him. So it's like, what the fuck is your point even, huh? Back off, my brother. That's all. Yay! We've made it through all the characters! It's time to get into the story! Okay. I gotta keep adjusting my cord because I keep tangling up in it. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Come on. It is hard to hit this play button. I am apparently struggling to get everything. I don't know why I waited so long to do all of these points. There's no real point in me doing all this. It just makes it more work for me. She is fish, so am I. Okay, we will stop here. Then, so don't worry about what happens after this, and don't read the words yourself. I read them to you. I give you the story through me, through interpretive fish. Okay, so, like I said, it starts with Nene confessing her love to this guy, and the guy turns her down saying she has thick daikon legs. And it's like, you're such a dick. What a fucking loser. Okay, fuck off. Get out of here, man. But she's really distraught about it because she's like, that really hurt my feelings. That's a thing I'm really insecure about. That was not a good way of putting it. But now she's like, oh man, Teru's the most popular guy. He's so hot and perfect. If that guy fell in love with me, then everyone who's turned me down would realize that they were in the wrong. And it's like, oh, that's so cute of you, but I don't think that's how that works, Nene, but sure, yeah, let's go for it. Let's try it. Okay. But, oh Jesus, I'm really stuck in my cord. So, she's aiming for Teru, or the Minamoto, the eldest brother. And so she goes to ask one of the 7 wonders, which happens to be Hanako. It's the very first ghost that they mention in the show, because that's how this show starts, is 2 girls like gossiping about Hanako, like what Hanako's like, which is interesting. But she goes there, knocks on the thing, asks for Hanako. Hanako turns out to be a boy. And she's like, what? What am I doing? I'm sorry. But, let's see. Sorry. It's hard for me to keep track of what I've said sometimes just because I'm so excited about it. I love this series a lot, and it's very important to me, and I've read it so much. I have 12 volumes of the manga specifically for this. Okay. So Hanako says, okay, well, I can help you get someone's eye, but we have to do it in a specific way. And so he pulls out this book that's like the wholesome ways, ways to make people fall in love with you. It's one of those like cheap fall in love books that like I don't think anybody really uses. But I mean, like, no judgment if you do. It's not like I can give any advice on that sort of topic. I just have to rely on my horrendous charm. But it's fine. So she decides, okay, I guess. And then eventually, Hanako is like, are you sure you actually like this guy? Or is it that you just want someone to like you? But Nene is like, what are you talking about? Of course I like him specifically. So Hanako's like, okay, fine. We'll use this book because if I try and do something that isn't what the natural human heart wants to do, then it's just not going to work out. And I'm like, I guess that makes sense, Something terrible could happen. And I'm like, interesting. And then he's like, well, what if I said I was okay with that? And Hanako's like, oh? And then he's like, well, I don't have the means to do that, so sucks to suck. It's so good. The interactions, amazing. So while she isn't a fan of this book or any of that, she's willing to try because she's like, oh, well, I can't be the first person who's asked for help in the love department. Which, like, gosh, Nene, that's so cute of you. But, so, sorry, the train noises spook me sometimes. Oh, I'm hungry now. I've just started and I'm already hungry. How long have I been going? I'm starting to worry that I'm going to drag this on too long. Hold on. I can't see the numbers. That's chill. That's fine. That's whatever, man, I guess. So, they have they try a couple of things, so they start with showing some things that Nene is capable of doing. Like, she is in the gardening club, and so Hanako's like, oh, it'd be a really good idea to give a few things from your gardening to show what you do. And apparently she primarily makes produce. And so everybody who sees that on his desk in the morning is like, whoa, dude, did you help like a thankful vegan cross the road or something? It was a great moment. Man, it's so good. I really love this manga. And then after she tries a whole bunch of different things and they all get messed up, she gets frustrated and Hanako ends up, I can't go too long. You watch me. I can, and I might. So Hanako drops this little baggie, and she oh, Hanako, you dropped this. And he's like, oh, don't touch that. And she was like, tell me what they are. And she like sticks one in her mouth. She's like, if you don't tell me what it is, then I'm gonna swallow it. And he's like, okay, I'm sorry. And so basically he's like, okay, so those are mermaid scales. They're for soul bonding. And immediately after he says that, she swallows it. And then she goes, you idiot, you had the thing to help me the whole time. And so basically she has to run to go give Minamoto another scale so that they'll be bonded through their souls. And then she runs into Minamoto and she sees that another girl is confessing to him, and then he turns down that girl, saying that he has plans with someone else already. And then immediately Nene is like, oh my gosh, I just realized, I guess I really didn't specifically want Minamoto. I just really wanted somebody to love me. And she was upset that it took her so long to figure it out. And then she wakes up and boom, she's a fish. And she's in a little fish tank. And Hanako's like, oh, crazy. Toys here! Sorry. I'm running out of breath because I'm talking so much. I'm very excited to talk about this manga again. Though I haven't read it since last time, which is really crazy. I haven't been able to find like an app or anything that I can read it on properly. And it's really frustrating because I want to read it so bad. I'm really far behind right now, so it's totally chill, man. A little fish tank for hips. Hey, you forget about that, okay? I went to the vet one time. That's all. Shush your mouth. This is a whole throwback. Right? Dude, it's great. But this time I'm in a different world because I was going to do it in a world with a business meeting with a laser pointer, so I could point to things and stay in a single spot and you guys wouldn't have to worry about it. But now you get my whole animated persona back. Oh, man. It's so good, though. Okay, so she's turned into a fish. She's in this little fish tank. Hanako is like, the mermaid's gonna come for you, and then the mermaid does come. And the mermaid shows up out of nowhere and is like, you will join me in my realm. Oh, I can read chat now. Do really out here. I figured out how to do it. I have pop-out chat like on my Oculus. So yeah, and I got it so it wouldn't crash anything. So yeah, I have chat right here. I can actually see chat. I'm so happy. Do you know, I was so excited when the stream started for real. There's no guarantee though that I'll know when little events happen, like subscribers or anything. So if something like that happens, let me know, okay? Just to be sure. Hitting the dragon. What? We're talking about Shrek now? Okay, we got off topic. We're back now, okay? She's a fish. The mermaid shows up and is like, I'm gonna bring you to my kingdom and you will be one of my subjects and I'll treat you super well, I swear. And then Hanako's like, I haven't had time to grant her wish, so you can't take her yet. And I apologize, I'm kind of all over the place. But he's like, no, I haven't had time to grant her wish yet, so you have to wait. And so Hanako then the mermaid lady was like, how dare you presume to command me? And he's like, I didn't command, I asked. And then he went, whasha, and he sliced her. And then she's like, oh man, how could I have been slashed by a spirit that's only a few decades old? And then she retreats. And then he's like, oh, thank you. Can you please make sure she doesn't come back again? And then Hanako was like, oh, you humans, you never listen whenever we tell you something bad's gonna happen until it does happen. And you always think everything's gonna work out fine for you, but it doesn't. And then Nene is like really sad and shit. Dab. I'm so sorry. Nene gets really sad and shit. And like, Hanako's like, okay, well, I can grant you one more wish. since you didn't feed Minamoto the scale like I told you. You don't like Nene? How dare you not like Nene? Nene's the best! So, she agrees. Hanako eats the other scale and is able to minimize the effects of it on her. So now she's able to return to being human. But if she ever, like, gets into water or gets, like, water poured on her or anything, she ends up getting, like, fish scales and then turning to a fish again. It's pretty fucking dope, right? Oh, I'm running out of breath, though. Oh, man. I apologize. Oh, I'm gonna have the rest of my life after I'm gonna rest so hard after this. Intense resting, I swear. Oh, I'm hungry, man. I'm getting hungry, for real. Okay, so, that was the first time. Oh, and then he basically says, slow down. I will try. I'm excited. I haven't done a manga stream in a while, and this one's gonna be kept as a VOD forever. I don't have to worry about VODing this one myself. Gamble. I don't know if I tried to set up Gamble at one point, but I couldn't figure it out. I'm just not very smart. Oh. I apologize. Okay. Work, damn it! I don't have a hydrate routine yet. I'm not sleepy. I'm just exhausted already. I'm using so much energy to express how excited I am and about all these things I'm super passionate about. It's just very fun. And then I know what the next one's gonna be. I'm so excited to tell you about the next one when the next one gets up. I want it to be next week. I want to do it so soon. I want to get it done as soon as possible. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, give me a sec. Okay. Da-da-da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Come on. Okay. So. One at a time. Listen, this one's already finished, so after this stream I could go directly into working on the next one. Well, reading the next one. I can't work on it until I finish reading it. I have to read it first because I watched the anime last night. I watched all of season 1 last night, and it's really, really, really good. I'm taking a deep breath. I'm getting a bit worked up, I suppose. I'm just really excited. But, so, basically, now they're like, souls are connected and she can punch him. So that's really good. But, here's all the moments that we got to witness, where she swallows the scale. And she's threatening to swallow the scale. And that's when he swallows the scale to make her human again. And that's what she looks like as a little fish. Doesn't she look like such a cute little fish? Oh, man. Oh, and that's the book that Nene doesn't like. And, oh, okay, this was when they were trying to get Minamoto's attention, but it didn't really work out. And, oh, during one of the things they were trying out, Nene ran down the hall and ended up running into Minamoto's little brother, Ko. And then, like, that, I feel like maybe that was a thing before they even did anything. Oh, I'm so excited right now, I swear. Oh, that's the mermaid. I look so much better than that mermaid, I swear. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I don't know about all that. Next slide. Oh, man. I do like all the pretty little gifts and stuff. Why did I do this? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, Cheez-Its. God, don't read the slide yet. Don't read it. Stop looking. I just have to wait for all this to go through because the first time I did it, I was really dumb and just decided to make all the individual points a thing because I was stopping one at a time. I'm not doing that anymore. It's easier if I just go through all of the words first. Okay, so from this point on, I am the best mermaid. Hell yeah, I am. I'm tempted to get a slice of pizza. I'm hungry. Stop looking! No! No looks! No looks! Only listen. Look at fish. Look at fish only. I'm so much better than anything else. Look at me. Except I'm lying, and you should listen to this too, because it's a good story, I swear. So, it starts with Nene meeting the moke. So a rumor spreads around the school about Yosei. And Yosei is like this, how do I put it? It's like this thing, and the rumor was basically that it steals things from you. And, shut your mouth. It steals things from you, and if you end up looking at it, then it'll steal your life away, which is a really spooky rumor. But since that rumor got spread about the moke, well, they can't change it on their own, which is really sad. And so Nene meets them, gets saved by Hanako, and then she helps to change the rumor and basically makes it so that now anytime, like, so it's like, oh, if you have random things going missing, keep some candy in your pocket so that they will take that instead of your things, and they'll leave you alone, which is a really cute way of doing that. That was a really smart idea. I really love that. I swear, guys, I swear, I'm not trying to die on stream. It's just happening. I'm so excited. It's hard to breathe sometimes. So, okay. And then another time, Nene and Hanako are on the roof, and Ko comes and swoops in to save her, and it doesn't really work out. Ko gets his staff neutralized, and he mentions, like, hey, haven't you noticed he carries that big knife around? That means he probably killed someone with that in his life. Yeah, we're here for it. Oh, I am a little dizzy though, so I'm trying to be a little more careful now. I was all gung-ho at the beginning, but like now I'm like, okay, calm down. So slow down before I pass out on stream, and I'm gonna need somebody to connect to my computer and turn it off. Oh, that'd be so embarrassing. But, so he saves her. He realizes, she stops him. She's like, stop! And he's like, wow, she's really adorable. And he's like, hi, who are you? And she's like, I'm his friend. And that's when he explains the whole knife thing. And she's like, oh, what? And then, because I'm like, but I'm confused. I'm like, how would you not think of that in the first place? Like, I feel like that's like, I don't know. Whatever, man. Oh, it's pretty good though. So then, I know I keep like looking up and around. It's because in my head I'm trying to remember everything that happens, but I forget. The words are right behind me. I could literally just look. I'm just so used to not reading the slide because I just know all of the stories that I've read so well that like I only glance and I'm like, oh yeah, and then that. Oh. I'm trying to breathe really hard right now. I'm kind of hungry though. I got up and immediately got ready for the stream. I didn't eat. I intended to get food during the stream, but I'm gonna wait until after stream because I've got so many cool things to talk about. Okay, so then Nene and Ko's friends suddenly disappear. Ko immediately suspects that Hanako is up to something, and Nene's like, Hanako, do you know what's going on? Aoi's missing. Nobody knows where she is. Even her parents don't remember her. Breathe in 4 seconds. Okay, hold on. I don't know if that was actually 4 seconds. I counted to 4, but I don't know if that's 4. I swear I'm breathing, man. Dab. Hell yeah. I've gathered myself. I'm gathered. All in one. Oh, man. I think after this stream, I might, like, relax a bit. Oh, man. I remember last time I did this stream, it was like 3 hours long. I hope I don't do that again. I don't know if I could handle it. Okay. So, now their friends are missing and they're really confused. And then Hanako figures out, I bet it was because they went up the stairs, the Misaki stairs. And so they go to the stairs, and the thing is, you're not supposed to step on the 4th step, because I believe 4 is like an unlucky number. And because there's like a whole thing about it being like death. I don't know how to explain it. But I think it could also be set as go, or is that 5? I could be terribly wrong. It's been so long since I tried to remember all the words and the numbers and stuff, but whatever. So, they step on the 4th step to get transported. She means death. That's what it was. It's been a hot second since I've had to look into that portion, but you're right. That is exactly why. But they step onto the 4th step, they get transported into her stair realm, and there's a ton of stuff there. It's actually kind of dope. And so, it can also be yon. People prefer using that one. Yes. Yon. So I think 5 then is go. Or am I thinking Korean? No. Hana, do, se, ne, tase. It's not Korean. Anyway, so, sorry, I'm breathing again. I need to apologize for breathing, but you know what I mean. So, basically, they go through the whole thing. They get a call from the lady, and they're like, oh, this must be Misaki. 5 is go. I was right. Wow. Where I'm from, we say yan. Also means 1. Yeah. I had to count in Korean for a long time, so I know how to count up to 19 because I can't remember the word for 20. If I knew the word for 20, then I'd be able to count to 29. But it's been a while. So, back to this. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. But so, they go all the way up to the top to try and find the Yorishiro to make her stop doing whatever the fuck she's doing and kidnapping kids from the school and shit. And when she does... It's 15. What? Wait, what? Really? Bro. Sorry. Didn't mean to post up on you like that. But, sorry, I got distracted by a sliding image over here of some assets. Anyway, they get to the top. The Yorishiro's not up there, so Hanako kicks Nene off a cliff into a waterfall, and she turns into a fish and lands at the bottom. How kind of him. She does end up finding the Misaki Stairs old notebook where it actually talks about the original Misaki and that this person wasn't them but had a huge crush on them. Misaki used to be a teacher at like a school way back when. And the current Misaki Stairs is a fox spirit that like fell in love with him when they were very, very young, and it was just so cute and adorable and really sweet and one of those things. And then I'm getting all jumbled up and it's hard to explain because I know all the things. Too many things. I know them all. Oh man. I really hope the next one isn't so jumbled and hard to understand. But so they find that, and then she comes down from the top, finds Nene. Nene finds the scissors and then pulls the seal off of it and breaks the yorishiro so that the thing disassembles and she can no longer kidnap kids. I think it was out of jealousy, but I can't quite remember. So basically it was like, the way that she explained it in the thing was like, it was still me, however, I just couldn't control myself. Anyway. We'll get into that later. It's really, really, really good. So, Nene then, after that, Hanako gives Nene a kiss on the cheek as saying, that's so that for all your hard work, so that you could stay safe. And Nene has no idea what the fuck that is going on with that. And then she is like, the next day she talks to Aoi. She's like, I think I like this guy and I don't know what to do. And I think he might like me. I don't know. And Aoi's like, okay, then why don't you try it? If he asks you out, then just say yes. Give it a shot. I mean, you have no experience, so may as well. Which is a little bit funny in my opinion. And so Nene gets called down to the confession tree that everybody's been confessing at lately. Oh man, sorry, I'm very hungry. I just felt my stomach growl. I'm like, I keep thinking about food and I think I'm getting a little bit distracted. Oh, after I finish doing this, I can sit down and eat. Maybe I'll cut it out of the stream afterward just because it's probably not very entertaining. Who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows, doesn't matter. Anyway, so Nene goes to the confession tree and is like really, really nervous but kind of excited to finally have somebody confessing to her because it's like really dope. And so Hanako's down there and basically he confesses to her and she gets so excited that she doesn't answer for a second, and Hanako's like, that's where you say no. And she's like, huh? And he's like, say no. And she says, oh, I'm so sorry. And then the tree gets all angry and is like, what? When somebody confesses to you, the polite thing to say is yes. Which is like, no. Why lie to someone? That's fucked up. And so Nene is really upset because at this point she realizes that the confession wasn't real, and Hanako takes down the tree and makes it small again and is about to ask her, oh, what rumor should we give him now? And she is turned away from him. She's like clearly pouting, and he's like, oh, is someone upset because it wasn't a real confession? And then when he actually sees her face, she's for real crying, and it was like super duper sad. And he felt like such a dick, and like honestly, good. He deserved to feel like a dick. That was a dick move. He didn't even explain it to her. And so she was gonna leave the school, and then he asked her not to, at least until she stopped crying. It was like really sweet and really cute. It's so difficult. So they ended up staying, and then the next day, was it the next day? Hold on. Oh, okay. So, in the next portion, they're hanging out on the roof because Nene realizes that she wants to get to know Hanako better. And hold on, is this the one? Hold on, I might be wrong. Okay, so yes, they are hanging out on the roof, and then Ko is... Wait, what? Okay, this is not the one I was thinking. They're hanging out on the roof. This is not when Nene wants to get to know Hanako better. This is just them hanging out on the roof, and then Ko shows up and he's like, I'm gonna exercise you, and this is when his staff gets neutralized. But I'm a little bit confused. It's been a hot second since I read it, so maybe I'm a little bit confused on the timeline. No, I was right. This is when they're hanging out on the roof. She wants to know more about Hanako because she realized she doesn't understand anything about him. She doesn't know who she killed or why he did it. And Ko then is told by Minamoto to exorcise Hanako, even though he doesn't know that Hanako is a bad guy. He keeps thinking, is the manga still ongoing or has it ended? It's still ongoing. It's a long ass manga, man. It's good. I cry a lot. My stomach growled. I'm gonna hang out in the Discord and eat after this. Come on, man. I'm pressing play, I swear. Oh yeah! This is also where she realizes that Ko is the other Minamoto's younger brother. And Ko decides not to exorcise Hanako because he wants to be sure if Hanako's really bad, because he doesn't, you know, he doesn't have a real good reason right now. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm gonna be down here so you can look at all of these wonderful, beautiful pictures. So up there we have Yosei, which turns into the moke, and aren't they just adorable? They're so cute. And then up there we have Ko being adorable, just as everyone is in this show. Honestly, I cry a lot. I feel bad. I do cry a lot, especially for this manga. Seriously, it's such a good manga, and it hurts my soul so badly. So. Then up there we have the moment where it's revealed that Hanako is a murderer when he was alive, and he threatens Ko with that knife to keep him, because he's like, oh well, maybe I didn't want her to know that yet, and then he seals the staff, but it doesn't hurt him for real, and that's one of the moments that made Ko think, maybe he's not such a bad guy. Also, that's the boys up there. The Minamoto brothers up there, all the way up there. I'm running out of energy very quickly. I forgot that this is a marathon, not a sprint. Oh, it's so easy to maintain energy when I'm on a normal stream, but when I've got like this 3D model, I feel like I'm just losing so much stamina. I have to control like all of my movements, and I'm moving around way more than usual, and so I feel like I'm running out of energy. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten yet or had any coffee. Okay, so that's the tree that, what the fuck? That's the confession tree. That's the Misaki stairs. Oh, behind me, that's also the Misaki stairs. That's the scissors. The stair lady used scissors to try and kill Nene. It didn't work out. Hanako broke the scissors for just long enough for Nene to break the Yorishido that was already on a pair of scissors that the teacher had cut her hair with when she was little. That's why she had it. Sorry, I got excited because I remember thinking, that's Nene crying. I do that too. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the confession. It's such a good manga and anime. You seriously need to. It's so good. Though I will say, the manga doesn't cover everything like the. No, the anime doesn't cover everything like the manga does. Just a forewarning. Oh gosh. Okay. Please tell me the next slide is not all bullet points. I think I'll lose my sanity. Please. Please. Please don't be bullet points. Stop looking. Don't look at my shame. I have to wait for all of the bullet points to come back again. Oh man. I know I originally did this so you guys wouldn't get spoiled on things, but honestly, I'm pretty certain you're just here to hear me talk about it anyway. Okay, I just gotta wait a second till I think it's gotten to like the bottom-ish. Okay. Time to stand back up. Okay. No, don't look. It's shameful. So, at the very top, Nene hears about the library mystery. Big, large boxer eyes. Massive eyes. Which one is it that... Okay. So, she hears about the library mystery, and so they go to investigate, and they find out that books of containing present students are books... Oh! White books are present, are students that are currently alive. Black books are of students that are students... Holy shit. I had a stroke, I'm sorry. Black books are of students that have died, and red books, they don't know what's in them, but you're told to never read them. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was awful. Okay. Oh, I'm not getting oxygen to my brain. This headset's suffocating all the blood and shit. It's fine. Ugh. Part of my brain's like, what if we just stop the stream and like, I've only just begun. Whoa. I almost fell over. Hold on. I'm realizing something. Where is all my shit? Where could it be? Okay, I've only been live for an hour. Give me a sec now. I'm realizing I've got my headset and my hair's been getting in my eyes. Okay, now I've gotten a drink, and actually I think I should tighten it just a little bit so that I can keep it a little more consistent, because it's kind of moving around in my head too much when I move around quickly, and I move around quickly a lot. Readjust my hands. Don't need those broken wrists. It's all good. So, I love how I'm like pulling up my sleeves IRL, but you can't see it because these sleeves don't pull up. So, Nene hears about, I think it's the 4 o'clock library. Yeah. At 4 p.m. you can find an area in the library that tells you about all the students. And so they were going to go look up Hanako. And she ends up finding her own book first and decides to read into the future section of it. But when she reads into the future section, it turns blood red, and she's like, oh, I can still kind of read it. But since it's turned red, it is now a book that no one is meant to read. And so these bugs all come out of somewhere. They're all like a bunch of butterflies or moths or something. They all come out of somewhere, and then they turn into like a giant nene. Nene. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They turn into a giant nene, and so they try and hurt her, but Ko gets her out of the way. He rescues her, and then the teacher, Mr. Tsuchikamori, shows up. That's because he is the one in charge of the 4 p.m. library. Wow. It's awesome, isn't it? And so he comes in, and he like crushes the bug monster, and he eats the bugs. Delicious. Yum. Sorry, I'm just remembering a moment in the future when Ko wants to get on Mr. Tsuchigomori's good side, and since he saw him eat the bugs in the library, he assumed that Mr. Tsuchigomori likes eating bugs. And so he brings him some bugs to eat, and Mr. Tsuchigomori is like, why the fuck would you do that? I'm sorry, I just really love that moment, and I don't think I get to talk about it in this presentation because it's way further than I think chapter. I ended at 89, didn't I? I can't remember. Either way, I went through a ton of the stuffs, and it's really, really good, and I really, really like it. Anyway. Oh, the very end of this, there's more things to look forward to now because there's even more chapters now. But, oh man, it's so good. Okay, so, yep, this is where the Mr. Tsuchigomori. Basically, we have to destroy this Yorishiro as well because Hanako is basically like, okay, we don't know which of the mysteries is causing trouble right now, so we're just gonna have to cancel all of them for a little while. And so Hanako's going around and having everybody's Yorishiros destroyed. And Mr. Tsuchigomori is like, fine, you can do that, but only one of you is allowed to go through, and it's the priestess who is going to break my Yorishiro. So it was Nene. And Hanako's like, fine, but you be good to her. But, you know, of course he doesn't do anything bad. And so he takes her, shows her this room full of beautiful gems and everything. And she's like, whoa, which one of these is your Yorishiro? And he's like, actually, it's this one. And he pulls out this shitty looking rock with a sticker on it. It's his Yuri with his little like seal on it. And she's like, are you kidding me? And he's like, hey, it's a moon rock. She's like, uh-huh. He's like, hey, that's what the person who gave it to me said. And so she pulls off the seal and she sees the memories trapped inside of it, the memories of it. And she gets to see young Hanako, little baby Hanako when he was in like middle school. He was so adorable. He was so cute. And apparently back then he wanted to be an astronaut. And oh man, it was so sad. Oh, sorry, I'm like having a moment, catching my breath, feeling hunger, but also being too excited to keep talking about this. So I'm like, I want to keep talking about this. I want to finish all of this. I want you to know everything that's happened. But I also need to keep in track that I'm still kind of hungry, man. Oh, okay. I know I keep doing this, but it's because I'm trying to get more like blood and oxygen. It probably doesn't actually work, but like, fish brain. Oh, ouch. Okay, we're gonna get through all of these slides, and then after this, I'm gonna go hang out in the Discord, and I'm gonna talk to anybody who wants to talk. Woof, woof, bark, bark. Okay, so, okay. Sees the memory of Hanako's past. Hanako wanted to be the astronaut. He's standing outside the window, and suddenly, then afterward, Mr. Tsuchigomori was basically like, you saw it, but he never became an astronaut. And now, when Hanako shows up and sees her again, he's all excited, but Nene is so sad. She's like, oh, that's so sad. She feels so sad. She actually gives him like a good hug, and he's like, are you okay? And then he looks at Mr. Tsuchigomori. He's like, what did you do to her? And he's like, I didn't do anything. It's just... And then Hanako's like, what is your Yorishiro? I've never seen it. And he's like, you seriously have no idea what it could be? And he's like, nope. So, it's great. I think this is also... No, I don't think this is where we learn it yet. Maybe we do? Doesn't matter. Either way. So exciting. Okay, so. Now we're on the donuts episode. Okay, so. Ko basically decides... sees... Oh, okay. So, sorry. Ko sees that Nene and Hanako are at this weird, like, impasse where it's kind of difficult for them to be close, but also, like, they want to be close, but it's difficult. And so Ko is like, dang it. He's like, I want to make some, donuts. Because my sister really, really loves sweets. I have a little sister, she really loves sweets, and so I wanted to make some donuts for her. But I needed a little bit of help because I really suck at cooking, which is a total lie. He's actually the best at cooking. He's a total, like, savant in the kitchen. And everybody knows it because, like, his older brother sucks. And I don't know that his little sister has any sort of experience with it, but I mean, she'd probably be decent at it once she gets older. Who knows? But Ko is the best cook. He's so cute as well. And he was like helping Nene with it. And there were so many adorable, sweet little moments. It's so hard to explain. Okay, and then afterward, when the conversation was all over, Nene was like, oh, I get it. You didn't make these donuts for your sister. You wanted to help me and Hanako make up. Thank you so much. And like, it was so cute. And then Minamoto, the older brother, Teru, was like, he was like, wait, why did you tell her you're terrible in the kitchen? What, you don't want her to know how domesticated you are? It's so cute. It's adorable. Sorry. I'm recalling all the memories. So, Nene takes them to Hanako so that they can share the donuts together. But Hanako's brother shows up, and we find out that his name is Amane. And they're twin brothers, and it's like a super sad thing because Hanako seems like genuinely super duper distressed, and I figured it out now. I figured out why, but I can't tell you because it's later in the manga. You have to understand, it's so good. I mean it for real. Like, it just, it all connects. It all makes sense. I'm sorry I'm getting so excited, but it's something I really want to tell you, but I know that I can't because it spoiled so many things. Anyway. I'm thinking and I'm remembering all the things, and it's been so long, and I'm so happy. So, after that, Nene throws water on him to get the brother to go away because she doesn't know who it is. And, so, that's where Nene learns that the brother and all the donuts went to waste because they got stepped on and they got pushed off the thing and they weren't able to eat it because, So Hanako feels super duper bad about that day, and they stop talking so much, and then Nene feels even worse about their friendship, and they're not able to communicate properly, which is so sad. I mean, what's worse than you and your friends not being able to communicate? That would suck! Sorry, give me a sec. I'm catching my breath. Oh, man. So, it's a whole situation, and there's a bit of a distance between them, and during this time, a couple of the mermaid servants show up, the ones you saw at the very beginning when I was telling you about the characters, those little fishy guys, they show up, and they try and convince her that her life would be better underwater if they join her as one of the mermaid servants. She's so beautiful as a fish. She's so beautiful that everyone under the sea would love her. She could have her own harem of all these handsome men. And then they show her this photo book of the handsome men. They're all fish, and she forgot for a moment that they were fish, and she was genuinely tempted. And then she was less tempted. And then Hanako grabs her again and is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? You are getting into trouble so much. And he's like, you just wanted to be a fish for the harem, didn't you? You just want tons of attention, don't you? And she's like, oh, yeah. I mean, can you really blame her? It's tempting sometimes. If given the option of a harem, it's hard to say no. Oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is one of the first minor variations from the anime. So this is where it shows up in the manga, but I don't believe that's where it shows up in the anime. Ah! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Mitsuba! Okay. I'm pulling on my pants. I'm getting serious about this. I almost just walked into my door, but that's not important. So, now we meet Mitsuba, the pink-haired cute boy from when I was telling you about earlier. He shows up as a ghost, and he's like appearing around people's lockers and saying, "Do you remember me?" Because he had asked a ghost that grants ghost wishes to like let him come back and see if like everyone, he wants to make everyone remember him now, which is really sad. And I think about it, I'm like, oh, poor Mitsuba, he just wants to be remembered. He didn't deserve what happened to him. I was so sad when I read his chapter, for real, for real. But Ko decides, I'm not planning on exercising ghosts immediately anymore, so I want to help you get past whatever this is. And so Mitsuba is like, tries to kind of explain a thing or two, and so he's like, yeah, I'm actually still alive because I didn't get this picture I wanted. I just couldn't get the right picture, which wasn't the truth. He was really into photography and shit. Hello? The fuck was that? That was kind of terrifying. I don't know what that was. Sorry, I heard what sounded like somebody talking. Really confusing, because I'm home alone right now. Whatever, man. Anyway, so they go around taking these pictures, and they end up bonding a lot, and Ko realizes that he forgot that Mitsuba was actually in his class before. Man. Jesus. I'm hurting. My soul, man. It hurts. Why do they gotta do me like that? But, Jesus, I got itchy. Basically, so they go through. Finally, at the end of the day, Mitsuba takes a picture of Ko, and then Ko's like, "What are you doing, man? What are you taking a picture of?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just taking a picture of something that's starting to become important to me." Oh. So they finally got like a decent ending where Mitsuba's like, "I finally got someone to remember me. I have a friend again. It's important." And so then Mitsuba ends up being so basically Tsukasa shows up again. Hanako's brother shows up. And he's like, "Come on, Mitsuba, your wish was to get everyone to remember you, and suddenly you're okay with a measly one?" And, man, it's so sad. And so Tsukasa just straight up thrusts his hand through him, rips out his heart, and turns him into a completely different thing, spreads a rumor about him, calling him the breakneck boy, and it's like, what the fuck? And so Mitsuba is like stuck with the Mitsuba ends up like turning into this amalgamation, and it's really sad. And so Ko is like trying to talk to him and get him to remember things, and it's so sad. I'm good, man. He ends up dying. He ends up being exorcised, kind of just to like put him out of his misery sort of situation. And it's really sad, but how do I say this nicely? So now that he's gone, Ko ends up taking the camera back with him and looking through the photos, and then finds the one that Mitsuba took of him when he said, "I'm just taking a picture of something that's becoming important to me lately." And it's like, oh, why? Why you gotta do me like that? That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Just, oh. Anyway. Oh. Jesus, I'm realizing I'm still hungry. That's fine. We'll get through this plenty fine. Where am I? I've already forgotten. We're at an hour and a half right now. That's okay. We can all make this work. It'll be A-okay. Okay. So, time to move on now. Oh! No. There we go. Okay. Ah! Sakura at the tea party! So, Sakura, the green-haired girl, invites Nene to join her for a tea party. And so, no, not really invites. Basically, they turned her into a fish and kidnapped her and made her join the tea party. Nene was lured out by Natsuhiko because he's a hot guy, and because he's a hot guy. And then when she was at a certain point, Tsukasa comes around a corner with a bucket of water and splashed it on her, and she turns into a fish. And after she's turned into a fish, he pretends to try and eat her at one point, and she faints. And Tsukasa's like, "Oh, she died." And what's his name again? Natsuhiko is like, "No, she just passed out, children." And when she wakes, she's in the tea party, but she's dressed in a really cute tea party outfit, a really adorable one. And I'm low-key jealous. I think about it, I'm like, that would be kind of a cute dress to wear. But I mean, anyway. So they have this whole talk and about like Sakura being the same thing that Nene. So Nene is to Hanako as Sakura is to Tsukasa. They're both like these sort of like, they're people who want a wish, and they're currently trying to work through and get that wish to come true. That's what the current situation for both of those two is, so they can relate. So Tsukasa makes the statement of like, "Oh man, they're so willy-nilly," and it's one of those things, you know, that if they, you know, say to do something, you just have to do it, and it's really frustrating no matter what we want. And Nene's like, "No, I totally understand what you get." And then Sakura's like, "So I need you to understand that there's nothing personal of this from me." And then Nene's locked in her chair. So is Natsuhiko though, and they are basically, a goop fills the room, and they are transported to a door realm. Sorry, I think I had a burp. Sorry, excuse me. Game theory. Oh wait, hold on. I almost forgot that there's more of that chapter. Okay, so they're in the door realm, and Nene is really lost, and so Natsuhiko decides, I want to impress this adorable girl, so I'm just gonna start opening doors at random. And as you can imagine, it doesn't really work out. If you just start randomly opening doors in a door realm, you come across monsters and dangerous things, and I think he almost got eaten at one point. And so Nene eventually she hears a familiar sound, and the moke, Hakujodai brings her a radio. One of Hanako's little ghosty thingies brings her a little radio, and he's able to talk to her for a moment, but he can't find her until he's able to get closer to her. So the thing is, she has to find one place that is specifically familiar to her. So she ends up hearing the sound of what sounds like the school announcements or the school bell at her school. And so she goes through and she ends up following it, and she finds this door to the old middle school. And so she's like going through and looking at it, and it's like actually kind of really adorable. And she's like, wow, oh, it's so pretty. And these are the end of the day announcements. And she walks in and she sees little Hanako, like the past Hanako, just on the floor, and it looks like he's crying, like he's been bullied or something, and he's got bandages on his arms, and it seems like he's getting hurt by someone. And then that's when when Nene comes up with the concept of like, oh, maybe somebody was bullying him so hard that he killed them, and that's why he's got the knife. But I don't think that's the case, guys. Don't worry about it. That's probably not it. Anyway. Sorry. You can think what you want. It's just my personal theory that is not what happened. You know, given a few things that happened in the future. If you read the manga, you'll know. It's so good. Oh, man. Okay. Then, from there, Hanako's able to find Nene with Hakujodai, and then he transports her back to where she's supposed to be. And then he's like, wow, you're wearing an interesting outfit. And she's still wearing the tea party outfit. And so she's like, oh. And he puts her in her normal outfit again. And I think that was when he apologized for ruining the donuts, and that he felt bad about it, that it was really difficult for him, and he really did want to eat them because they looked so tasty, and they were his favorite kind of donuts, just the plain ones. Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, so now we get all of these adorable pictures. They're so cute. Okay, look it. Ignore the fact that I hit the door, okay? That's Hanako from his past. That's really cute, isn't it? It's so adorable. That's him sitting in the windowsill talking about how he wanted to be an astronaut. But I also think that was when he made the statement of like he wasn't gonna go anywhere. And, oh, that's Mr. Tsuchigamori. He read about Hanako's future, where it said that he was going to become a teacher at the same school as Mr. Tsuchigamori. But then things changed, and Hanako is the only one that he's seen them change their own future. Everyone else, like, their futures are set in stone in those books. And so he's really surprised, and he was really upset about it because he was ecstatic. Was that my stomach? Did my stomach have an echo, or did I actually hear something, man? Dude, I feel like I'm going crazy right now. It sounded like my stomach had an echo, dude. I don't think it was my stomach, but... Okay. I guess I just get to be confused now. Anyway, moving on. More pictures. That's Hanako talking about his favorite thing is donuts. His favorite food is donuts. He has a real thing for donuts. And his favorite kind are just the plain old normal ones. It's really cute. That's when Tsukasa shows up. He showed up in the same outfit as Hanako. But he doesn't normally wear that. He wears like a different outfit. There's so much I want to tell you, but it's all spoilers. It's fine. We'll move on. Anyway, that's Mitsuba. There was the moment where he said he was taking a picture that's something that was becoming important to him. Isn't that cute? Isn't it adorable? That is when Tsukasa shoved his hand through Mitsuba and ripped his heart out. So, much less cute and adorable, very painful, much sad. Up there, that's when they had to confess secrets of their own, and Hanako made that statement that he likes donuts. This is really cute. Oh, this was from the thing where basically Hanako was making the statement of making them behave because they were fighting with each other out there. Those two of the seven wonders. Anyway. See, look. Your Highness, you are our princess. That's because she was super duper duper cute as a fish. And it turns out that it was all like a different thing. Oh. Ah! So cute. Look at all these cute, adorable moments. Yeah, that's Natsuhiko after like having something bash him in the face after walking into a door aimlessly. Really stupid move on his part, honestly, so I don't even feel bad. Oh, please tell me the next one is not all bullet points. It probably is, though. Yeah! Ah, don't look at it. Stop looking. No looking. You can't look at it. Look at me. Ignore the fact that that's happening right now, okay? I smile, and we all love smiles, right? Oh, man. You know what's funny? I can realize the moments where I lose track of time in the middle of the points. I find it funny because I can see the different breaks in time, because all of them were meant to be about 3 or 4 seconds in between each like little click, or 1 or 2 seconds for each bullet point, I think. But you could tell when I stopped knowing how much time was time, because my brain would just stop counting and I couldn't figure it out, and I'd end up clicking really late. Okay. Oh man, I can't wait to eat some pizza after this, homie. I'm so ready for some pizza! I cannot do these on an empty stomach ever again. I'm just gonna have to remember that. I have to eat before these, because I'm so distracted by the fact that I'm hungry right now. So, the clock boys! So this is the point where we end up meeting the Mirai and the old man whose name I've already forgotten, and Akane. And we realize that Akane is one of the 7 wonders. He is one of the ghosts. But he's actually alive. It's just that he's become part of the thing. He's the whatever. He's the present time representation. He's the one. He has like a little watch that can let him stop time for like 15 seconds per day. And so he typically uses it only if necessary to like keep people safe, like specifically Aoi, or if he doesn't use any of the time at all, he uses that time or whatever time he has left at the end of the day to sit down and look at Aoi for 15 minutes straight. As if that's not fucking insane. But whatever. 15 seconds straight, not minutes. Calm down, Jesus. So, there's a special chapter in here in which, like, Hanako possesses Nene and, like, makes her do a bunch of weird, like, it was a weird thing, but, like, she gets all, like, possessive over Aoi or something, and, like, Akane, like, makes the statement of, like, I wouldn't do this under normal circumstance, but he slaps Nene while she's possessed by Hanako and slaps the Hanako out of her. And it's like, hey, I mean, if it works, I guess, right? Oh, man. It's hard to explain that one without just looking at it. It's like, I see. Oh, that's also more so where they realize that Akane is one of them, because a normal person wouldn't have been able to slap Hanako out of Nene's body. That's not just a powerful slap. He's got mythical powers. You know how they be. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. We're getting there, baby! How long have we been going? I'm starting to worry that I'm drawing this out too long. It's almost been 2 hours. I'll try and keep the rest of it a little bit more brief. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're back to the clock. Mirai was, so she escaped and started turning people old. Like, she started fast forwarding people's time because she likes how old people look, I guess. It's funny. But basically, she ends up going and she gets caught, but she escapes for just one more second because she wants to make one more cute old person. And she touches Nene, and that's when everybody around realizes Nene doesn't turn old. She dies. She's gonna die. And the whole reason that Hanako is trying so hard to grant her wish, and also the only reason that Hanako was able to even interact with her in the first place, was because she was gonna die soon. She's gonna die at the end of the year. That was the whole thing. And I'm like, damn. That's fucking sad, right? Is it not? It's so sad. Like, oh, I remember seeing it. It was like, oh, it's so distressing. I say it like I'm excited, but I swear, it's so sad. It's just such a well-written story. It does so good. So, Ko wants to change Nene's future. This is the point where he brings Mr. Tsuchigomori some bugs so that he'll tell him how to change the future. But then Mr. Tsuchigomori is like, no one's ever changed the future. The only one who ever has is Hanako, and he ended his future. So, you see how that went. And so Ko was like, but what can I do? And Mr. Tsuchigomori is like, fine. Why don't you try and stop this for today for practice? It's because Hanako and Nene were gonna kiss. I love how I leaned in like I was gonna whisper it, but then I didn't. It's fine. But, so, Hanako is like sad. And so he's like just sitting on the roof and he's chilling, but he's a little bit sad. So Nene kisses him on the cheek and he blushes and it's all cute and shit. It's like, oh, baby. Oh. And oh, my heart. So, that was the end of that, but Ko showed up just in time to see it, and it's like, so sad. It's so good. Anyway. Hands. Next chapter. A bunch of hands started showing up, like, all over the school and in pictures and stuff, and so like, Nene was like, what is going on with all of our gardening pictures? Turns out there's all these pictures of like these ghost hands, and these ghost hands are all over the school because they're weaker spirits that have unsatisfied, like they're unfulfilled and they can't move on. So you just have to like do something with them, and then suddenly, you know, they'll be chilling and they'll pass on. It's all good. So they start doing arm wrestling and rock, paper, scissors, and a whole bunch of things. They finally get down to the very, very last hand that it seems, and Nene holds its hand, like, grabs its hand and is like, oh, what do you want? And a mouth forms on the back of its hand and says, like, something along the lines of, like, come with me. And it drags her through the mirror, and it's like, what? Sorry, I'm getting excited again. But like she's dragged through the mirror. Hanako tries to grab her at the last second, but he misses. And then the Ko was gonna like break through the mirror, but he couldn't do it. And so they had to find another way into that boundary, which is I think it's number 3's boundary. You know, the one that dies like instantly after we meet him. So, whatever. But they have to go through Yako's old boundary. She no longer has control over it, but it's still there. You can't just get rid of it. So they go through that way, and they go into the realm of mirrors, which is number 3's territory. And so they're trying. Now that's when they try and find Nene. But Nene, while she's in there and they're trying to do all that, she is talking to Mitsuba. She sees Mitsuba again, but I don't think she ever got to meet Mitsuba. I don't think in that chapter she actually ever met him. And so it was never like a thing for her. That was like specifically a episode. And Hanako was also there, but like I don't think Nene was ever a part of it. So this is her first time meeting him. She's like, oh, he's so pretty. He's just my type. I'm gonna be that hot older classmate who can help him. He seems so scared. Aww. But really, he's like kind of a dick. But I mean, it's amusing. It's amusing dynamic. So, where are we? Okay. Basically, let me explain how Mitsuba is back, because we already know he died. Oh no, sad, bad thing. But when he died, or had his heart ripped out, Tsukasa kept that heart, put it down, in a soup of ghost parts, and then made a ghost out of Tsukasa that only really had like memories of his living, I think, but I don't really know, because he doesn't have any memories of like, I guess maybe he doesn't have memories of living either. I think, yeah, it's hard to say what he does and doesn't remember, but he doesn't seem to remember Ko at all, so he can't remember his school life. So I'm kind of curious what he does remember, but he seems to be the person that he was, so I'm not entirely certain how it worked. But basically, Tsukasa made a Mitsuba, and then Mitsuba was trying to get out of the realm of mirrors and asked all of the hand possession thingies to help him find someone. And so Nene came through. Let's see. Okay, so this is the point where they both run into the mirror that number 3 controls, and poor Nene gets bullied beyond belief by a fictional owie. Like, her best friend in this mirror calls her Daikon, like, the entire time, and I'm like, poor Nene, what the fuck? That's so fucked up. And so then she pushes Mitsuba in front of the mirror and nothing happens. It goes away. I think it's because he has no fear or anything, but he doesn't have any, like, positivity either, so there's nothing to judge him on, and so I guess there's no point in tormenting him or something? I don't really understand, but basically, then Tsukasa shows up and is like, Mitsuba, you have to kill him and eat his heart to gain his powers. And Mitsuba's like, well, I couldn't possibly do that. Look at how big and scary he is. And so Tsukasa kills the Birdman and then rips his heart out and forces Mitsuba to eat him. And then Mitsuba becomes number 3. So, I mean, that's something. Then Hanako shows up. Hanako shows up again with Ko. They've made it into the boundary now. And Nene has passed out because Tsukasa, like, touched her forehead and made her pass out. It was like a whole thing because Nene was trying to get in the way of a couple of things. And so when the others show up, Hanako's got his knife on him, of course, and Tsukasa's like, a knife! I can't possibly fight someone with a knife, even though he's got like these massive arms behind him from his scarf that are like are his to control and protect him. Ah! Sorry, I'm a bird now. So while that's all going on, Hanako sets Nene aside to try and protect her, and then in the end, Mitsuba decides to... I keep hearing woof in the background, and I'm worried that I'm missing something. It makes me nervous. Anyway, so Mitsuba pushes them all out and basically says, just let me have this. And just lets all of them go. Which, like, kind of the best thing they could have done. What they were supposed to do originally was to take the Yorishiro and rip it off of the ceiling to get rid, so that they could make it so that number 3 no longer has any more power. But at this point, it's one of those things of like, Ko wanted to see Mitsuba again and didn't really want to do anything to hurt that. And Nene couldn't reach it in the first place because of the mirrors and such. So, you know, it was a little bit sad, but it's a good one. Show up. Artificial ghost can't live as... Oh, yeah. Okay, Hanako says the artificial ghost can't live as humans. So, it's one of those things. Oh, man. All of these pictures, you can understand what they were. I'm not going to stop it again for that one, just because as much of great images they are, oh, my knees are hurting. You don't need me to explain the story to you twice. My knees are hurting real bad. I'm feeling elderly. I can't wait to have pizza. It's gonna be so good, dude. Okay. So, now, Nene has gotten to the point, like, so Nene is noticing that Ko is a little, like, he's a little down in the dumps. He's a little sad. Whoa. Sorry, I almost fell over. My knee. I'm gonna have to really sit down for a while after this. So, Nene wants to, like, help Ko feel better because, you know, he's a little bit sad about all the shit with Mitsuba and it's really rough. And so, you know, she invites him to the summer festival. And Hanako's like, well, I want to go. And so Hanako is like, well, I want to do something too, so I'll invite you to the Ghost Summer Festival. And so, the July 7th Festival for Ghosts. I don't know what that means. I don't know why I wrote that. I guess that might be the date of it or something. Maybe it was on the poster or something and I wrote it down because I thought it was important. Is it that important? Don't ask me. Anyway. So. Oh. That's right. Okay. Sorry. So, Ko wants to, so they want to, like, do wishes. There's, like, a whole thing that if you collect all of these papers, then you can have a wish granted. And Nene wants to wish to have skinny legs because that's why she kept getting turned down, and she thinks that's the one thing that makes her unattractive. And honestly, I think it's really adorable. I don't think it really changes much about her. I think she's so darn cute. So, then train noises are really fucking with me. So then Ko is like, I want to wish that Nene gets more life, which is so sweet because he knows she's gonna die, which is like, she doesn't know even, you know, which is really, really sad. And it's just, oh, my heart. So for a little bit, Nene gets separated from Hanako and Ko and ends up getting hit by a fucking bull. It just comes out of fucking Nene out cold. She wakes up though, and if she sees little Amane, little itty bitty baby Amane. He's all little tiny itty bitty Hanako. He's just so little tiny itty bitty, so cute. He's so adorable. Mwah. It's so cute. So my heart. I'm remembering it all. So, she notices that little Amine has the only tag that she's missing. All she's missing is a red paper tag, and she will have all of them. And then if she writes down her wish on it, it will come true. And she wants to have skinny legs real bad, so she tries to ask him for the tag. Let's see. But now she needs the tag because she was going to wish herself back to the present. Don't worry, it works out anyway. She ends up talking to Amine, and like she really feels bad, and she wants him to be an astronaut when he gets older, and so she gives him the tags, all of her tags, so that he can grant his wish. And she says, I want you to write to become an astronaut. Whatever you write on here will come true, so please write to be an astronaut. And he ends up writing on the tags that he wants to see Nene again. And so instead, he sees Nene again, and that's why I have to think that that's why I have to assume that that's why he changed his future. It was because of these tags. That's really hard. But Nene figures out, maybe if I just get hit by that bull again, I'll pass out and wake up in the present again. And it works out. She does. But it's still so sad. Little Amine wanted to see her so badly. My heart, man. Now this is the point where I have to stop it and show you the pictures just because they're so cute. And you have to see them all. Look at all the little thingies, and this was the festival that Nene was inviting him to. Look, it's a little note. It says, "Shall we go together?" And it was so cute. And so, and this is the festival that they went to. Isn't it cool? This is the Ghost Festival, and Nene in her pretty outfit. She's so cute. And this is little Amine, little baby itty bitty Amine, and she wanted to make sure that his wish came true, and so that's his wish. Gosh, it hurts so bad. It's hard not to look at all of this and be like, God, it's so sad, but so sweet. It's so bittersweet. I swear, I can't help it. I've had to reread this so many times. I need to read the upcoming episodes because I need to know. Okay, I'm sorry. I will move on now. But man, it's so good. You really need to read the manga yourself. I mean it. Okay, so chapters 39 to 93. This is what you can look forward to. There's so many things to get hurt by. That's so good. It's so good. Okay, look at memories. Sakura. There's so much. Please read the manga. I need more people to talk to about it. It's so good. I really can't control it when it comes to this manga. It's so good. It hurts so much. Anyway, that's the stream. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go get some food and water, and I'll be in the Discord. I'll see you later. Oh man, I had so much fun. I really hope. What the fuck? Homer Simpson! No! Get off of my screen! Shh. You don't see any of this! Anyway, I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. This was a really good stream for me. I've been waiting to do one of these again. I haven't done them since coming back to YouTube, so You know, I think it's really awesome that I get to do this, and I'm glad that more people are going to be able to see it after I finish streaming. Isn't that awesome? I'm so excited! I get to show people my favorite things, and they'll listen! Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye. Don't die, it's illegal. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Sleep a lot, eat a lot. I gotta go. I'm dying.